Good morning, this is Henry. Today's discussion is going to be on pride. I won't use the camera to look at anything. I'll bring it up later after I'm done with what I'm working on. Let's put it this way. I picked pride because I didn't sleep good last night, and I was like, what's the next good topic I can share with people with a holiday, with the year coming to the end of 2023? Pride. Pride's a good one. Pride is important. You got to have that as a child when you're growing up, to be proud of what you are, who you are, and where you've come and where you're going to go. In the morning, you got to wake up telling yourself, I'm proud of who I am. No matter what, whether your braces look different, colors, race, creed, religion, what it doesn't matter, you got to have that personal pride within yourself. You have to stand out as an individual with your own pride, and it starts with yourself. When I was young and dumb, I didn't know all this stuff. I had to learn it. I didn't have a person that says, hey, be proud of yourself. Walk tall. Fix that. Don't slough your feet. Don't put your elbows on the table. Didn't have a lot of that self-pride. And that's because I had parents that didn't have self-pride. And when you don't have people around you with self-pride, other than aunts and uncles, which had a lot of self-pride, which I emulated and got from my relatives, thank you very much, was a lot of pride. And then when I went to boot camp at 17, that's when I really figured out what pride was. And that was because the marching and the graduation, carrying that American flag, working with a group of people that all had pride with themselves and came from different walks of life and religion and race. And I can't even explain to you the 80 some of us guys that had the pride in ourselves, walking in graduation in that sharp, clean, neat uniform and snapping our heads. And I remember one time in the bathroom talking about being proud and stuff, and the guy said, we need to be proud of ourselves. There was a guy in the company command in the boot camp saying that we got to be proud. The reason we got up in the morning and we washed and brushed our teeth and we groomed ourselves and we made our beds was to start the day off proud. You can't start the day off getting up in the morning and just winging it and just throwing yourself together and jumping in your vehicle and racing to work. That doesn't work. You have to sleep good. You got to make a point to go to bed on time and early and get rest. You got to make a point to get up and brush your teeth, do your vitamins, medication, whatever you got. Look in the mirror. Tell yourself to be proud today. Groom yourself and make yourself look presentable. Wash your clothes, fold your clothes, look presentable, and then go to work. And that attitude, when you start that, will put pride in your production of who you are, and you'll increase production and you'll feel better about yourself. Too many people I've seen around my career just get up and wing it. Running late. Don't wash their clothes. Don't even take time to make sure they're not wrinkled. Take care of themselves. Groom themselves. Brush their own teeth. Take care of their own smell and their deodorant. They don't do any of that stuff. They have no self-pride. I don't know if it's from upbringing or what it is, but you can't start the day that way and intermingle around other people. You know, I work around 300 plus people a day sometimes, and if I didn't have the personal look and pride of myself and who I was, it'd be tough. I mean, the only thing I don't really put a lot into is my shoes, because it's tough, because I walk the beat. I push, pull, beat, get them wet. I do a lot, but people know I walk proud. I wear a very proud helmet. It's very distinguishable. I stand out. My clothes are neat and clean. My wife washes them, takes care of them. They're not wrinkled. She helps me be proud. I get up in the morning early, prompt. I go to bed at 10. I'm up at 3:30, and I take pride in myself. I look in the mirror and I say, what am I going to do different today? What am I going to make better today? And I walk with that pride in my step, that pep in my step, and I go to work, and I do it. And I tell everybody can do it. And do I always have good days? No. In my internal structure, my bones are aching. My back's killing me. My feet hurt. I got blisters. My hands are torn up. But it's about the pride around others that emanates into them, and then it ricochets back to you. That's what you got to have. You got to have that in yourself. But you got to start at the basics, and that's grooming and taking care of yourself and your health and weight and eating and whatever it could be. Yes, I'm heavy. I go up and down in weight all the time, but I have pride in myself trying to solve it and fix it and try something different and do it. That's important. And then when you get on the road and you go to work, drive with pride. Don't drive with recklessness and shifting lanes and no blinkers and not looking at others and flipping them off and not saying, hey, good morning, and doing eye contact. And pride in your driving, pride in getting up, and pride in your work. It's all goes together. I meet people in the morning that stand outside 10, 12 hours in the rain and stuff, protecting the gates. And I've always given them some good information. I'm always giving them hello. I'm always telling them to be proud. I'm always telling them to smile and give them that instill. That's what pride does. Pride is infectious. The reason a lion leads his team of people is because the pride that he exemplifies and shows them. He stands in front of them and leads those people purely off of how proud he is of who he is, right? Everybody should have their individual pride, always out front and center, always trying to push somebody better, and always thinking the best. Be optimistic about your work. Be optimistic about yourself. Be proud about who you are. Just way too many people think because what they do is not something to be proud of. I talk and see people all day long, whether it's picking up trash, cleaning toilets, painting, staging, cranes, it doesn't matter. Your job is specifically for you, what you got at the time, and you need to be proud of it and do the best you can and put 200% into it. Not 100, not 50, 200. But start the morning out with yourself, looking in the mirror and smiling, and tell yourself you can do it. I am proud of who I am. I am proud to be here, and I'm proud to make it happen. As a human, we all should be proud. Every person that walks on this planet has some kind of pride in them, some kind of gift, some kind of ability, some kind of give, some kind of take, some kind of something. And you need to look at that. Not every person is better than the next. We're all created equal. We all look the same. We all can be the same. Now, there are some more educated, sure. There's some that are smarter, sure. Some with common sense, absolutely. There's one thing everybody can share within themselves that everybody equally on the planet can have, and that's pride. So that's my pitch today, trying to keep my speeches under 10 minutes when it comes to this type of stuff. So I took pride in myself today, and I took and cleaned my wife's car because she takes good care of it, and she instills pride into me, and I instill pride in her, and so do my friends. So today's word before this year ends of 2023 is pride. Henry out. Have a Merry Christmas. Be safe. Treat everybody equally. Love everybody like they're your own brothers and sisters. And be fair, and most of all, be proud in yourself. Thank you, and have a good year.